Welcome to the Explainer. Have you ever wondered what really separates a decent manicure from a truly perfect one? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and uncover the professional secrets to a manicure that's not just beautiful, but also incredibly safe, all thanks to this amazing guide from the Louisville Beauty Academy. So right off the bat, let's just reframe what we're even talking about. A manicure is so much more than just a splash of color. It's a skill, it's a service that's really rooted in care, in safety, and in professionalism. This one idea is going to be the foundation for everything else we talk about. Okay, let's dive right into the first and, you could argue, most crucial phase, the prep work. This all starts with creating the perfect canvas on clean, dry nails. This is where the real artistry begins. So our main tool for shaping is the simple file, the emery board. But here's the thing, it's how you use it that makes all the difference in the world. Get it right, you have a healthy, strong nail. Get it wrong, and you're setting yourself up for damage. It's all about technique. And here is the perfect example of what I mean. Come on, let's be honest. So many of us do that sawing back and forth motion, right? It feels faster. But what you're actually doing is creating all these tiny, microscopic tears in the layers of your nail. That's what leads to peeling and splitting. The professional way, filing in just one direction. It protects the integrity of the nail. So the big takeaway here is this super simple rule from the Louisville Beauty Academy. One direction equals less damage. That's it. It is such a small change in your routine, but it delivers a professional, protective result every single time. All right, let's move on to what is arguably the most critical part of any manicure, the place where safety is just absolutely everything. We're talking about cuticle care. So what do you think it is? This is a question every single pro technician knows by heart, and honestly, it's something every client should know for their own protection. The answer to this really defines the boundary of the service. And here it is. This is the core principle. A nail technician's job is to work only with non-living tissue. Their role is to make things beautiful, not to perform some kind of medical procedure. Cutting living skin isn't just dangerous, it is completely outside what they're licensed to do. So how do you do it the safe way? Well, it starts with a cuticle pusher. And the technique is all about a gentle touch. First, you soften the dead tissue, and then, only then, is it gently pushed back to clear off the nail plate. The whole goal is just to reveal more of the nail, not to harm the skin around it. Okay, now this is where the biggest myths live. Nippers are not for cutting your cuticle line. Let me say that again. They are not for cutting your cuticles. A true professional uses this tool with incredible precision and only to trim off little pieces of detached dead skin, like a hangnail. That's it. Just look at the night and day difference here. A pro gently pushes back that living tissue, that's called the eponychium, and only nips away the little bits that are truly dead. The dangerous mistake is cutting into that line of living skin, which is there to protect your nail. When you do that, you're just opening the door for a nasty infection. So when it comes to those nippers, just remember the simple two-word rule from the Academy. Dead only. That is the professional's mantra for safety. If it's not dead and hanging off, it doesn't get nipped. Simple as that. Okay, the nail is safely and correctly prepped. Now we can move on to the really fun part, right? The polish itself. But even this is a very precise, multi-layer process that's designed for both beauty and, just as importantly, durability. A long-lasting, amazing-looking manicure isn't just about slapping on a pretty color. Nope. It's a four-step system. And believe me, each one of these layers has a very specific and very important job to do. First up, you absolutely cannot skip the base coat. Think of it like a primer for your nail. It stops those dark colors from staining, and it gives the polish something to really grab onto, which is the key to making it last. The Academy's tip? Begin with base. Next up, the color. The secret to that rich, flawless look is patience and thin layers. If you try to apply one big, thick coat, you're just asking for bubbles and smudges. Two thin coats, that's the ticket to controlled, even coverage. Like the LBA says, thin equals smooth. And to seal the whole deal, we have the top coat. This is basically the shield for your new manicure. It protects the color from chipping, and it gives you that durable, super glossy or matte finish. The motto here is simple: finish strong. So we've gone through all the tools, all the steps. But the true mark of a professional isn't just what they do, it's how they do it. It all comes down to their mindset and their commitment to you, the client. This is the core philosophy from the Louisville Beauty Academy, and I love it. It's all about turning a simple service into a really meaningful and relaxing experience. The gentleness of their touch, the focus on safety, it all communicates that they genuinely care. And this is the empowering mantra that really guides every single action. It's this commitment to confidence, to safety, and to the real value of the service they're providing. It's a promise of true professionalism. So there you have it. Whether you're doing your own nails at home or you're visiting a salon, you are now officially equipped with an insider's perspective. You know to look for that One Direction filing and to make sure that no living skin is ever cut. Now that you can spot the difference between just a paint job and true professional care, what will you look for in your next manicure? Thanks for watching.